Jody and Jody. But we've been married almost 20 years. We have 5 kids. 2 are going to be at the high school, so we've got 16, 14, 13,
7,
and 5. So pick a campus, and we probably have a kid there. I am kind of proud that I figured out last year how to do school drop-off where I only had to make right-hand turns. I did that for y'all, okay? I did that. So we've been, of course, Jody graduated from high school a couple of decades ago. And we've been back here in this district since 2021. So anyway, so what I'm trying to do here is everybody wants to get more money back in their paycheck. So what we're trying to do here, we'll get it. He's working on it. It'll be fine. I just have 3 slides. If you would, please, would you get your phones out and get your cameras ready? I'm going to have you respond here in just a second. All right, so what we're trying to do, what I'm here to present is the Safe Harbor Wellness Program. And what that does is it offers you over 200 different digital health and wellness and financial products, okay? It's all put together in a very easy to use portal. And what it includes is like free primary and urgent care health, lots of other things, but the main thing, the number one way that people are using this program is free mental health counseling and therapy, like $0 deductible, $0 copay, virtual counseling with licensed professionals. That's a big deal. That's something I kind of get up and shout for. So, it looks like we're having a little bit of a challenge.
It's always me.
Yeah.
What's the common denominator here? It's me. So,
Okay, well, I can talk you through it. Let me just tell you a quick story, okay? So what it does is by participating in the program, what you're doing is just like health insurance, dental insurance, participating in a retirement plan like a 403B or a 557. Anyway, some kind of a retirement program, what that is doing is it is reducing your taxable income. Okay, and this is going to affect people a little bit differently depending on how much you make, how you file your taxes, and how many dependents you have. And there's kind of a math problem in there, okay, and we don't have to get into all of that. So what you do is you participate, and it's going to reduce your taxable income, and that's going to create a net savings. And by law, employers have the opportunity and the power to reimburse the employee whatever that net savings was. So if the program, what I had put up on the slide is we wanted to do 3 different examples. Employee A, employee B, employee C, and they're kind of all in different situations. So employee A, because of their particular situation, was going to save $360 a month. Is there anybody here that would be hurt if you had $360 put back in your paycheck that you get to use? I'd be okay. When we first got married, we were as broke as the 10 Commandments. I mean, it was tight. I mean, our budget was tighter than skinny jeans, you know? It was real tight. And so $10 of a mistake either way, and our checkbook didn't balance. And that was a problem. If we could make $50 a month back in our paycheck, that did something for us. So I hope y'all know I get a real buzz out of this. I love saving people money and helping them do what they need to do. So if it, we might be getting there. We're closer than we've ever been. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So some employees are not going to see that much. It may be more in the $100 range. Again, I would have been thrilled with that. I mean, anything over 0 is better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. And so, but unfortunately, some employees, because of their income and dependents and all that stuff, you may not see any savings, okay? Does that mean that you can't participate in the wellness program? No. It just means that it would come out of pocket. And so that's where Mr. Light is saying you totally have the option of, if you see value in the program of free, you know, you're paying for it, but there's zero copay health, mental counseling and therapy, you have options for that. But if you're in a place where that's just not super important to you, opt out. You do not have to participate. So nobody's threatening you or making you or coercing you to do that. Let me see. Okay, does this sound too good to be true? Well, yes and no, okay? It's math, it's not magic, okay? In the 19th, these programs have actually been around since the 70s. And what happened was the government knew that they needed to save Medicare. And so what they were offering employers in an effort to get their employees more healthy is they would give them tax incentives if they could help their employees lose weight, quit smoking, you know, get to moving. So the problem with that was the employer had to prove that you quit smoking, that you lost weight, that you did all this stuff. Well, who has time for that? Who wants to manage that? They were super clunky, very, very difficult to deal with. Well, when the ACA came out, they changed the language from being outcome-based to participatory-based. So what that means is if you will log into a portal one time a year, you are now in compliance and you get your tax savings. Anybody can log into a portal one time a year. Does that sound doable? So, that's incredible. Let's see. All right, so I had a QR code. We'll figure out a way to pass that out. We'll make it work. But anyway, I wanted you to be able to just snap a picture and then respond, and someone from my team will communicate with you. And what we'll do is we'll run the numbers on your pay stub so that you know ahead of time if this is going to benefit you or not. We're not asking you to take a shot in the dark and sign your life away and kind of hope it happens. You're going to get to know ahead of time, is this going to be beneficial for me or not? So that's why I wanted you to scan the barcode, the QR code, but we'll work it out. So anyway, I'm Jody LaFrance, and I approve this. No. Just kidding. So if you get some phone calls, we're not spammers, we're not telemarketers. Honey, we just tried to help you. Just tried to help you. You say you want more money. Please scan QR code. It'll benefit you. Okay, that's it.
Oh boy. You know, Mr. Bessett said, let's embed that in my PowerPoint. I said, I got it. I got it. This